Hello, Aries. Welcome to December. This will be our December 2022, the last month of 2022. Somehow, I'm crazy. I don't know where this year went. I was looking at doing calendars because the first I redo, I rewrite my calendar for the 2 months, so December and January. So I changed November to January, and then I was looking at my phone. I was like, holy, and it was on March somehow. I was like, oh my god, this year is going to go by so freaking fast. I can already feel it. It feels like every year they just go by faster and faster and faster. Anyways, welcome to your reading. We're going to do our tarot spread. I've already pre-shuffled all of the decks, cleansed them all with our smoke, and we're about to do it with sound again. I've attuned them to your specific energy for your specific message. We are now going to use our singing bowl to further clear any energy that might be attached to this reading, to you personally. If you need to release anything, use this time to do so. We will also be using it to connect to each other as a collective, and then as a collective, we will be connecting directly with Spirit so we can get the most accurate and relevant message for you all. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. All right. Let's go. Beautiful. 2 minutes already. Holy cow. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I've already pre-shuffled the cards. Just as a disclaimer, I might feel called to pick up a deck and shuffle it a few times. But we'll see. So, let's go ahead and jump right into our tarot. What's here for Aries, please, Spirit? What is here for Aries? Knight of Swords. Okay. There's an energy around you of someone who's a little bit clumsy with their words, someone who is a little bit speak before they think. They don't necessarily think things through. They're very fast talking. They're very fast moving. Maybe even clumsy or and that doesn't have to be in a physical. That could even be just the feeling of stepping on people's toes. Mostly with their words. I feel like this person is very... I don't know how to explain it. It's they move too fast. They need to slow down a little bit. They need to maybe think about things a little bit clearer, because this is the Knight. They're the King and the Queen of Swords. It's fine. They know they're analytical. They are logical. They think things through. This is very immature, but in that same mental, analytical sense. They're very smart. They're very witty. They could be very funny, but they just are chaotic is the energy that I'm getting. Very chaotic. It could be causing you a lot of internal chaos. Maybe you don't know where they stand. Maybe they're in and out, really flighty, flaky, wishy-washy, back and forth, whatever you want to call it. Could be a Libra. They're very much known to be flip-floppers. They say one thing and then 10 minutes later they say the complete opposite. It's very much you just need to watch their actions, and when they do the thing, then you'll believe it, right? Being raised by one, I know how that is. It was very much, they think things through a lot. They change their mind because they see things from lots of different perspectives, and then their view changes a lot. That's fine. From the outside, though, it feels like for you personally, it's causing you a little bit of turmoil and chaos. And not that you're not used to it, or I'm getting this could be a child, could be your child, it could be I don't know, I'm just getting very childlike energy. You could have an air sign child, Gemini, Libra specifically. It could be an Aquarius, but I'm getting more Gemini, Libra. And it's just, it just could be a lot for you it could be a phase where it's a lot for you right now. If this isn't a child, this could just be you and your energy. Maybe you're just feeling this energy, very chaotic. You're kind of scattered and you're all over the place and you're not sure where to focus yourself. You're trying to do so much so fast is what I'm getting. And Spirit wants me to remind you that you can do it all, but not all at once. So maybe you need to be a little bit more discerning with where you're focusing your energy and try to focus on just one task at a time and not 5 billion is what I'm getting. All right, what else is here for Aries, please, Spirit? High Priestess. Let me get a sip of water. Excuse me. This, I feel like, is you. You're very ethereal. You're very mysterious to a lot of people. You could have a career or hobbies or business based in esoteric, the occult, the kind of otherworldly, and that could be something that not a lot of people understand. I feel like these things are getting more and more mainstream, but still a little bit misunderstood. So that could be you. I feel like you are opening yourself up more to these and you're exploring maybe your abilities even more. If you feel like you are clairaudient, maybe you're diving into that and you're focusing on amplifying and nurturing and growing that part of yourself, that part of your spirit, that part of your talents. I feel like this is an innate gift that you have. Yeah, I definitely see you. Maybe you're like trying scrying. That rhymed. Maybe it's something that's always intrigued you. Candle scrying, flame scrying. I know people do it on like slabs of obsidian in completely dark rooms with mirrors. Like there are tons of other there are tons of ways to do these things, but I do see you practicing some sort of like seeing, if that makes sense. Some sort of maybe even remote travel. Maybe you've had some sort of inclination that you have the ability to do this. I don't know if this is something that everybody has the ability to do. If we practice or tap into it, I honestly don't know. But I feel like these are things that you're starting to explore within yourself, within your, again, abilities. Interesting. All right, what else is here for Aries? Ooh. Financial stability, financial security. I do feel like these two go hand in hand. I feel like my nails look disgusting. I feel like you are expanding. So sorry. I'm just so awkward. My neighbor, so my house faces like his driveway and he's walking down his driveway looking in my window. I'm just like sitting here talking to myself. I just get really uncomfortable. I am so sorry. Okay, I feel like you are expanding your bag is what I'm about to say. You are exploring other parts of your talents. You're expanding maybe your services that you offer, and it's going to kind of blow up. It's going to provide you with a lot of long-term financial stability. And then with that, I see you investing. I see you expanding maybe your real estate portfolio, your investment portfolio. Maybe these are things that you've never really had interest in before, but now I see you taking an interest in them, and not only taking an interest in them, but practicing these things and really growing your money this year. This month specifically. I feel like this is something that say you do start offering like psychic readings, or you get a little building and put up a sign and you start to getting clients, I see it going really, really, really well for you. I see a lot of abundance and prosperity in that for you. And it's like in December, you start taking steps towards that. Even if this is very, very new, I feel like you're taking steps towards it and seeing evidence of it pretty quickly. What else is here for Aries? The Queen of Coins. Okay. So for me, this is just confirmation. This is you in balance, not only with your divine masculine, that's as the King of Coins, but also divine feminine as the Queen of Coins. This is having the duality, being the breadwinner, being the one that is the provider, who is doing the action to bring the money into the home, but is also the one who is making the home very beautiful, who is making it very luxurious, who is helping or running these businesses as well. Like, I'm not saying women don't run businesses. I'm talking about feminine and masculine energy, not genders. So I feel like this is you being able to kind of fluctuate and move and balance both of those energies within yourself to achieve these things, to achieve what most people seek out in a relationship, that power couple energy. And this could actually be a power couple. You could be coming into contact with someone who is the queen to your king, or the king to your queen, whatever. Again, it's genderless. Your divine counterpart, who is like a match for you financially. They feel very financially stable. It is someone who, like you, knows how to save money, knows how to invest, knows how to expand their money. And I feel like this is just the beginning for you and this person. If this is outside of you, again, for most of you, the majority of you, I feel like this is you. I feel like it's you having that balance within yourself. And then what comes after that? The Empress, right? Like, you balance all of these energies within you, not only divine feminine, divine masculine, but also all of the elements. And then when you do that, you reach Empress status. I feel like that's where you are headed very quickly. The most important for me, anyways, out of all of the suits is the Pentacles. Because without that stability in the physical, it doesn't matter how emotionally stable we are. It doesn't matter how intellectual we are. It doesn't matter how passionate we are, loving, fiery, exciting we are. You know what I mean? We have to have the physical part of it down in order to really, really excel and embrace and step into. Yes, all of those other elements can help you get to this, but I feel like for you, you have this part down. You have the financial aspect of it down. You're very secure. You're probably secure. What the fuck? Secure. Just a second. My son is crying. I'm so sorry about that. If you can hear him crying, he's having a moment. So he'll work through it. We worked through it a little bit, but he understands that I'm working. And the longer I leave unattended, the more people are going to leave. So, let's jump back into it. I feel like we've covered that. Yes, we have. What else is here? The Page of Coins. Okay. If you don't have kids yet, I see you either coming into contact with someone who has kids. You could have kids, they could have kids. Maybe you're blending a family. You could be having children together, but this is a family unit. I'm getting family unit here with this, all the suits. You've got a king and a queen and a king and a queen and a page. This could indicate maybe your oldest child. I'm getting feminine energy, so you could have a daughter, an earth sign daughter. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but I'm getting an older, but not quite like queen status. So maybe like teens, 20s. Again, this could be if this is a person that in that scenario, it was not necessarily within you, but it was you coming into contact with someone. They could have an older daughter. But I'm getting very solid like family unit. If you are blending a family, if you are thinking about maybe even adopting, if you are a single person who does want children, I see you maybe adopting an older child. Again, like 12, 11 and up. Maybe even into adulthood. I know that sounds weird. You don't typically adopt adults, but I don't know. I'm just getting some sort of familial unit that feels very secure, very tight-knit. This could be you, the daughter in your familial unit. You're feeling very drawn and connected to your parents right now. You're feeling very supported by them if they are in the physical still. Even if they're not, I feel like you feel their presence, you feel their support, you feel their love, you feel their energy, maybe even more so than you did when they were in the physical. If that makes sense. Maybe there was a lot of stuff in the physical world that kind of hindered your connection. And now that they are in spirit again, you know what I'm trying to say. You guys, you have a different bond. It's interesting energy. Okay, let's go ahead and get all of our oracle cards, and then we'll read them. Show the world the real you. Pisces got this card as well. Be yourself. Silent Night, card number 32. Fire Ant. There you are. Little fire energy. And Lady. Interesting. All right, let's read. Let's start with Lady. Card number 29. Lady, woman, female influence, female partner, soulmate. There are two versions of the lady. You can choose the princess or the peasant. This is the princess. Why is it so dark? What the hell? Hold on. That didn't do dick. What about this? Oh my god. My whole book just came apart. I am so sorry. This reading is all over the place. Talk about chaotic energy. Okay, lilies. Patience, Iago. Okay, I think that's it. Woofers. Ay, ay, ay. There are two versions of the lady. You can choose the princess or the peasant. And again, we have the princess, and it's still fucking dark in here. All that for nothing? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. The lady is the quintessential feminine figure of the land of fairy tales. The princess needs her love to match in all the classic tales. She is the one who makes the hero yearn to be better. Feminist learnings aside, the lady represents the feminine side of life. Here, our princess wears a gown featuring purple, one of the colors associated with royalty. She dresses to influence those around her. She is not without power of her own. And the peasant lady we see features Cinderella. That's not what we got, though. Remember that no matter if your lady is a servant or a princess, I don't like these wordings, in the role... Oh. Wait, what? Her role in the tale, is important. Her presence in the Lenormand deck is straightforward. If your question is for a woman, this card is that woman. If it is for a man, she is a woman in his life, or the one he is looking for. Pay attention to her hands. Is she reaching for a particular card? Who or what is she looking at? That card may be significant in any reading about love. I don't feel like this is about love, but she just so happens to be reaching for the Queen of Coins. I feel like this is you. I feel like you are the lady, you are the princess, you are Cinderella, you are that heroine. You hold the power. And if you have been looking for your divine counterpart, this is a sign that that's getting close. It's coming in. Because you are the version of yourself that you want to be with, essentially. All right, Moonology. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Oh my goodness. What a reading. All right, this card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special in a relationship. Are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming for you. Attune to the moon. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much into your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of the Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go of someone or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. Interesting. All right. Silent Night, card number 32. Meditation, peace, stillness. Oh, such beautiful words. You are being guided to pause, to reevaluate your situation. Now is not the time to move forward with your plans just yet, and you may even find your goals coming to a complete standstill. Something isn't working, and you need this time to reassess your progress before moving forward. You may even need to release your situation altogether and consider a new path to your desires. Silent Night offers further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. You could be stuck in old or repeating patterns that have created blind spots where your situation is concerned. Perhaps you are investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time, or it may be that you've given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective. Interesting. I say interesting because this situation could be in that this is you. this is you as well, needing to refocus on you. It could have been a situation, this could be an ex, a situation where children are involved. You've put a lot of time and effort and energy into something. Spirit is saying it's time to refocus on you. It's time to turn your energy back to yourself. Who that is and what that is. Do you know who you truly are? Are you truly yourself in every single situation? Do you show people your weird side? Do you talk about things that you're passionate about? Spirit, the esoteric, whatever else you love. Do you share with people those things? If not, and if you are looking for your divine counterpart, the masculine to your feminine, feminine to your masculine, and you're not being yourself, how can you expect to find someone? How can you expect someone to love you for who you are? How can you even expect to find friends who love you for who you are if you're not showing them who you are? If you're not showing them your true self? If you're waiting for whatever reason because you might scare them away, or they might think you're weird or whatever, you're also never going to find the people who celebrate in that with you if you hide it. All right, fire ant. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Oh my God. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free of the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend that the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful, disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. To bring into balance, solo time and walks at night. Again with the silent night. I think spending a lot of time by yourself, meditation, even out in the coldness. I know that sounds interesting, but maybe even out in the snow. If you can find some time to spend just a second, bud, by yourself in the stillness, the more the better is what I'm getting. All right, guys, I love you all so very much. I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you next time. Bye.